Robogals Queens presents Making a Pizza with Tinkercad. The first step is to make the pizza toppings. To create a pepperoni slice, start by placing a cylinder on the work plane. Then you can scale the height down to 4 millimeters and scale the diameter of the cylinder down to 16 millimeters. Once you are done setting the dimensions of the cylinder, you can change the color of the pepperoni to dark red. To create a pineapple wedge, place a pyramid on the work plane. Scale the pyramid down so that it has the same dimensions as the one shown here. Then, rotate the pyramid 90 degrees. Place a box and turn it into a hole. Move the box so that it covers about 1/3 of the pyramid from the tip. You can then select both objects and group them together. Move the newly made pineapple wedge off to the right side of the work plane. To create a mushroom slice, place a cylinder on the work plane. Scale the cylinder down until its height and diameter are both 8 millimeters. Then, you can place a half sphere on the work plane. Select both shapes and align them together so that they share the same center points. The cylinder is now inside the half sphere. In order to select it, turn it into a hole. You can then drag the half sphere up until the bottom of it touches the top of the cylinder. You can then turn the half sphere back into a solid, leaving us with a full mushroom. Now, place a box on the work plane and turn it into a hole. Move it so that it is covering about 1/3 of the full mushroom. Make sure the box covers the mushroom completely. You then want to do this again on the other side. Then, select both boxes and the mushroom and group them together. To make an onion, add a half sphere to the work plane. Scale the half sphere so that it looks like the one shown here. Another way to scale an object is by placing the ruler tool by pressing R. Left-click on a measurement to type it in with the keyboard. Now, holding Alt, move the half sphere down 2 millimeters. This will also make a copy. Change the copy to a whole as shown in the image. Select both objects and group them together. Then, add a box to the work plane. Turn the box into a hole and make it longer in one direction, as shown here. Make a copy of the box and rotate it so that you have something that looks like the image here. Now the boxes don't have to be any specific length, they are just being used to get the shape of the onion. Then you can select all of the objects and group them together. To make a pepper slice, select the onion slice left behind. Dimension the onion slice so that the length is 8 millimeters. Then, you can copy the object so that there are 2 onion slices. Rotate the second onion slice 180 degrees. Then you can connect both halves together. Select both onion slices and group them. You can then change the color to green so that it looks like a pepper. Once all of the toppings have been made, you're ready to make the crust of the pizza. Start off by adding a torus to the work plane. Make the inner radius of the torus 20 millimeters. Also make the diameter of the torus 132 millimeters. The height of the torus should also be changed to 6 millimeters. Then, add a half sphere onto the work plane. This will be the cheese of the pizza. Change the diameter of the half sphere to 110 millimeters. Then, select both shapes and align them so that they share the same center point. Then, change the colors of the cheese and the crust. Now that the pizza crust has been made, you have the freedom to add however many toppings you would like. Here's a demonstration of how the toppings were placed for this specific pizza. And there you have it, making a pizza with Robogals Queens, courtesy of Tinkercad. Thanks for watching!